What's the deal? What's the deal? Not Impressed Podcast, episode 4.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? It's your boy, kanesworld.
For peace sake.
You feel me? We back with another one.
It's been a minute.
Hey, if you the new people, the old people, the people we ain't met yet, you feel me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Notification bell.
Bing, lock in with us. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know we be doing this every week. For the people who don't know, we just be tapping in with y'all, seeing how y'all doing. You know what I mean?
Easier. What is it? Not easily impressed game?
Not easily impressed gang. You feel me?
Sir.
Join the gang. Subscribe. Rock with us. You feel me? We only gonna get better. You know? Fuck with us. We gonna fuck with you.
What you been doing, man?
Shit, just chilling, bro. It was my aunt's birthday last night. Shout out Aunt Josie. Happy birthday.
I seen you guys turning up.
Oh, yeah. We were lit, bro.
I was like, man, you told me to go, bro, and I was missing out. When I seen those videos, bro, I was like, I'm missing out.
Yeah, it was definitely a grown party. Man, you came in, you got a goodie bag with a little microdose and a little gram in it.
How are you feeling with that?
It was cool. It was a microdose, so I didn't really feel anything. There's a couple people that took like 3, 5, you know.
They're like, I need that.
Yeah, I need that. But it was a good time. Definitely appreciated. I had a great time. We were drinking a couple bottles. I was the man pouring all the shots all night.
This nigga told me he was going to just go for an hour.
I said I was going to go for a couple hours, but I said I was going to do a shot or two. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I did have work this morning, so I planned on only doing a shot or two, which turned into like 5.
A whole bottle?
It was like 5 to 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, turned up.
Yeah, it was a good time, though. It was a great time. Shout out everybody there. That was a good time.
What was the theme? It was like
It was Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought out a plate with like 30 blunts on it, and everybody just
that was lit.
Grabbing their blunts.
I ain't seen no backwoods in there, though.
Yeah, I was smoking those personal.
Hey, backwoods, if you guys are watching,
Kane is
you got to sponsor this nigga right here.
Hey, backwoods and the banana cream, what we call it, King Palms. Yeah. Get that filter, snap that, throw it in the Russian cream. That's going to be the best blunt you ever smoked.
Those shits are fire, bro. I remember when you put that, like you made one and shit?
Yeah. That's the best.
Smoked that shit?
It's a little pricey because the banana cream, that's just like $5 for 2 or something like that.
They be running them up now.
Yeah, it's like $5 for 2. They're like $2.50 each. But you take the filter out, put that in your backwood. You feel me? You crack it. It's like a Camel Crush, but for weed. That shit fire.
Fire for sure.
I want one now. Now you got me thinking about it.
Sure, you're gonna have to spark with that one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that right now.
So you see anything that was interesting over the week?
Yeah. Did you see that actually 50 Cent's son was complaining that his mom was only getting $6,700 a month in child support?
I seen that.
What do you think about that?
Okay. So it's 50 Cent.
Okay.
I don't know what the relationship is like between him and his son, you know what I mean? But honestly, like in New York, I agree with him, bro. That ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, New York. That was the specifics. But you have the option to move.
Yeah, for sure.
Where how much money I give you, you feel me? You gotta do what it do and move. And there was a lot of good points that I heard, which was like, okay, if you make $6,700, that might not be enough. But if you have a job where you at least work full time and get like minimum $2K, $3K, you know what I mean? Like that's almost $10K.
I don't know, bro, but how would you feel if that's your dad, 50 Cent?
I mean, I would feel a little.
It was like, I don't know, you know?
I'll feel a little slighted, but at the same time, I'll do something with that $6,700.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel a little slighted because I'm like, this nigga a millionaire. He can literally, if he's going to pay $1 million over 12 years or whatever it is, because I think that's how much that came out to, is like $80,000 a year or something like that. So it came out to like $1 million over 10, 12 years or whatever. I mean, bro could have literally just gave me $1 million at once. He's so rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also at the same time, the way I live my life, that's not his obligation. His obligation is to pay whatever amount, which apparently was $6,700. If you move to Nebraska or
Delaware,
Wisconsin, Delaware, somewhere cheap, where it's
that shit gonna stretch.
You can get a nice little house for $1,500 in Texas.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They could have had a full 4-bedroom house, 2K with a pool and all that.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you what you're saying, but I mean, I just think on the principle that it's like 50 Cent, that's my dad, I'm like, man, this nigga is cheap.
Yeah. But that's also, I feel like I said, entitlement. Like, you feel like you're owed that. See how we grew up, bro? Like, it don't matter if your mom was eating steak. My boy, she gave you noodles, nigga. That's what you got.
True. I get you.
That's what you got, nigga. And we gonna eat those noodles like it is steak.
Like it is steak, yeah. For real. It's just ramen.
Yeah. You feel me?
From pho.
Let me get that. From where?
Pho? Or what is it?
Oh, pho.
Pho.
Yeah.
You told me it's pho. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Pho so I.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think in that situation, you're right. He probably has us to like get that money and just like flip and whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think, but I also like think that like as it's 50 Cent, I'm just like, damn, bro, I would expect a little bit extra cash flow and shit. But it's like, it's probably just deeper than the money though too, because they probably just don't got a relationship. And
also, we don't know if he was buying things personally for him. Like,
yeah, we don't know the relationship.
He might have just been coming, filling the fridge or buying stuff, or he might not at all. So let me not, argue only in 50's favor.
Hey, let me give you so we on 50's like 50 topic, right? So I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have this like Pop Smoke like conspiracy theory.
Yeah, his son.
That's his son, bro.
Yeah.
Because like age wise, they kind of like, I mean, he was like 20 and like 50's up there like 50, almost 50 and shit.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's like 40 something.
Yeah, probably 40 something.
So it kind of just fits like this timeline where like, and then his name is like Bashar Jackson. He kind of has like this, like looks like 50 a little bit, kind of has like this like tone, you know what I mean?
Oh, they got the same last name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I did see this story too. I don't know if it's true, but it was in 50's voice. I think it was in his book or something. But he's basically saying how, so I'll try to say it a little more speedy than he said it. But so he was saying that his son was really into sneakers. Every sneaker he wanted, his mom bought it for him. And so one day, 50 ends up seeing this shoe store where they're going out of business. Mm-hmm. So the dude has a bunch of Air Forces. He asks the guy, how much do you buy the Air Forces? He says $30. How much you sell them for? He says 80. So he says, all right, let me buy them from you wholesale. Yeah. I'll send them to my son. Yeah. Give him a chance to learn business and also, make some money for himself.
And it's a real story from 50?
Yeah, he's telling the story. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's in his book or something because he's telling the story.
And he's talking about, like narrating. Is his name Marcus or something?
I'm not sure his name, but he's talking about the one that we were just talking about. Yeah, the one that's complaining about the 6700. Yeah, so he gets the shoes. He sends them over to him. He calls him. He tells him, hey, would you be interested in this? Kid's super excited. He said, yeah. So then he gets the shoes, sends them. 2 weeks later, he calls. Marcus basically says, my mom says that we should open like a nail boutique or something like that, or like a clothing boutique. Uh-huh. And he's like, all right, well, I wasn't doing it for my baby mom. My baby mama is for my son. And by my baby mama doing it, it's kind of taking some of the like leadership and the motivation that he's going to need to do it himself. But he's like, as long as he's learning. Like, so he's like, all right. So, but they said they were going to sell the shoes. So, I guess some time passed. He never got any money for the shoes. He never started the business. And basically he's just saying like, and now looking 5 to 7 years later, as much money is going into reselling with StockX being worth over like $1 billion. Goat's worth over, I think, 100 million or something like that. Mm-hmm. He's like, he could have been one of those.
Yeah, like just on the resale game, crazy.
You know what I mean? And that's an opportunity that's worth more than him just giving you money.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you make the business, I'm sure 50's gonna back it even more. So he literally could have been one of those StockX's or Goats. You know what I mean?
He could have like definitely started something, and then he would have had extra investment and funding probably at that point from 50.
He could have went way farther because then 50 would have been like, oh, let's brand it, let's get it going. And it could have been something.
Like really big. Yeah.
And that's what I mean by like entitlement, what kind of shows the entitlement.
So I understand why he could feel jaded still, but I understand what you're saying. Like, just because on the stature of 50, I'm like, bro, you're my dad. Like, you could help me out with fucking $100K right now if you wanted to. But then on the basically building your own brand and building your own self up, not being in anybody's shadow.
Yeah,
he could have flipped that money. He could have built that sneaker shit. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get both sides of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's definitely like a mental thing. That's why it's always about perspective and how you look at it. Because if you look at it like, you could either look at it like, what the fuck? You want me to work for my money when you're a multimillionaire? Like, why should I even work?
Yeah.
You know, that's one way that people could think of it. Or some people would be like, damn, my dad's giving me a business opportunity. If I do really good on this, who knows what could be next?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so like, even not 50 Cent, Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq was talking about, I think it was on like the brothers, the boxers and shit. Yeah. What is that? What's the name?
The boxers or the UFC fighters?
No, the YouTubers that box and shit.
Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
Jake
he has
Paul?
a podcast. Yeah. Logan Paul's podcast. And he was talking about how like he's very like frugal with his money as far as like when it comes to his kids. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, we're not rich. I'm rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That. Yeah, for sure.
And he was like his I guess his oldest son was like looking for a car, and I think he was getting like text messages from like Tesla, and he's like, "Oh nah, bro, you better like you trying to get a car, you better go to Honda. Like, what are you talking about? You know?" So he's very like, you know, it's like, yeah, we rich, but you know, I'm rich. You feel me? I guess it builds character, bro. Because me personally, let me ask you this. Okay, so we were born into like you know, we didn't have much, right? We had to make like do, like our parents did whatever they could and things like that. But I think I'd rather come from nothing and build something than automatically be born into it because of character. Like some people are just assholes with money, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
You know?
And like with that too, like, cause how we grew up, a lot of people don't really like have the same drive or something like that. And I think that really comes from, you know, coming from the gutter and coming from nothing and not having nothing. You do it. So it makes you do it. And just like, I know a lot of people who didn't really have to go through some of the trials and tribulations that I did. And it's like, they're very content. And I feel like I'm hungry. Like, I'm just hungry. Like, I need it.
Like you need to do some shit.
I need something. I need something to pop. I need it all.
Yeah.
And like, I think that's what a lot of more people need is that hunger. Like, get hungry. Nobody owes you nothing. You know what I mean? Your parents don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
If a lot of people think that family has to do stuff for you, they don't. If your mom want to stop today and say, get out,
go.
It might suck.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And
do it.
You could feel some type of way, but in the end, she's really not doing nothing wrong. They're not doing nothing wrong. So, you know, you got to be hungry and have that feeling all the time. That ain't always your mama. That's if you live with, that's also your landlord. You know what I mean? you know what I mean? Like, you got to think like that.
You
like,
got to go today.
I got to go.
I got to go. Oh, man. No, but my question is to you, though, like, you know, hypothetically speaking, you know, you could pick and choose. You being born with it all, or you just gonna be, you know, would you do it all over again?
Shit, that's a tough question. Hypothetically,
it'd be, you know, it'd be great.
It'd be great. I'll probably take it all. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably take it all and just hope that
you're a good character.
Yeah, I still have good character, or I get it in the right way and build understanding too. But some of the shit we went through and some of the shit my family had to go through and people who were close to me to go through, I wish we never had to, you know what I mean? I'm talking 20 tacos from Jack in the Box with 8 different people getting them, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking
fucking
just ramen.
McDouble fucking 30-pack for like 10 people.
Not even, those were good nights. McDoubles, my boy. I'm talking ramen every day for 2 weeks straight for lunch.
Those McDoubles were like, that's that gourmet shit right there.
Yeah.
It was the first of the month right there.
That shit expensive, my boy. I'm talking like Bro,
No,
there was a
ramen's
point
for
when I was
sure.
eating, because I was trying to bulk up too, but the only thing I really had to like effectively eat was top ramen. So
Yeah.
I built myself up to 2 top ramens at a time, and
Yeah.
then I almost got to 3. I started eating 3.
Yeah.
There was like 2 days I had 3, and then I was like, okay, this isn't good. You feel me?
I was definitely a two ramen
It's a lot of sodium.
for
But
sure.
most of the time when you make ramen too, I feel like if you eat one, you're still hungry. But by the
Yeah.
time you make that other one, you're pretty much full. Like
Yeah.
you'll
You
make it
just
and be
wait.
like, damn, I don't even want it.
Yeah, for sure. What was like one of those struggle meals though? Like, cause bro, my brother, he used to fucking do a ketchup sandwich, nigga.
Ketchup sandwich?
Ketchup sandwich, nigga.
That's struggle.
That's some struggle shit. If you ain't never had a ketchup sandwich, you in struggle.
We did let's say bread with cinnamon and sugar and butter on it.
Okay.
Cause you get the bread for like $1. So we got a bunch of bread, we got a bunch of butter, we got cinnamon in the cabinet and a big thing of sugar.
Yeah.
Make like 2 or 3 of them things, put it on the pan, get it going.
Okay.
My stepdad used to always do hot dog roll-ups, which was basically tortilla with 2 cheese slices and a hot dog in the middle.
Yeah.
Roll that motherfucker up, grill it closed,
For sure.
bussin'.
That's a struggle fucking food for real,
That's
nigga.
stroganoff.
For
My
sure.
mom used to make this, she'll get Doritos and just put like ground beef and make like nachos and shit.
Okay.
Or do like Fritos, it'd be a chili bowl. Oh yeah. Fritos with chili on top and some cheese.
That
should low key bust though.
I want some now. Like,
yeah, that should low key busting.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You ever drank sugar water?
No, what the fuck? Hell nah, nigga, what the hell?
Bro, I've drank sugar water before. Like,
you're tripping.
Yeah, for real. Like, we're like,
Hey,
we want something sweet. We ain't
I'm
got no
not-
juice. Fuck it, sugar water.
I'm not gonna lie, I did do sugar milk though.
Oh, what the fuck?
That shit was like vanilla. It tastes like vanilla and shit.
He's like, that's like a ghetto coffee right there. Ghetto latte.
It was just me though. Nobody knew about it. I would just do that shit late night, put a little sugar. Or what I would do is I would get the milk and add a little creamer.
Yeah, okay.
A little coffee mate. Add a
Yeah.
little vanilla, French vanilla one to that.
Yeah.
You feel me? That shit would hit. I'll be like 12 in the middle of the night watching like MTV or some shit.
Yeah, bro, those struggle meals for real. Bro, have you watched any of the Untolds on Netflix?
I haven't watched them. Yeah, I'm fucking up.
Okay, you remember back in the day when the Pacers versus Detroit fight?
Oh yeah.
Bro, okay, so they have the Untold on Netflix.
I think I've seen that one, low-key.
And I watched it and shit because Ron Artest was always I always knew he was like just like a kind of like a crazy motherfucker, bro. For real. You know what I mean? But I didn't know like in depth how crazy that event was when I watched it happen when I was like fucking that shit happened like 05, 06 or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't understand like how crazy of an event that was, bro, because think about it. It was basically the Indiana Pacers, bro, versus 20,000 motherfuckers in the building, bro.
Like 10, 15 people got in it. Like 8
No,
or 10.
no. I'm telling you, bro, when you watch this Netflix documentary, bro, you're going to see that this shit got way crazier than what the fuck we saw. Like there was a bunch of unseen footage that we ain't never seen, bro.
I gotta check that out.
And it ended up being where, like you said, it was like, scrapping between player and player, and then like a couple people in the stands. But no, bro. At the end of it all, like if these niggas didn't get out there, bro, it could have got like way worse, bro. Think about it. Like there's like I don't know how many people it was, but let's say 15,000 people in the stadium versus organization and shit.
I gotta watch that because I remember Ron Artest mopping some people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Muska.
So one thing he said on there though, look, because what set it off was, of course, they were scrapping, whatever. Well, I think the players had scrapped already, but Ron Artest steps away and lays down on the table, right? And he said that he was in therapy at that time. So like what he was doing was stepping away and just doing like that 5-second breather shit, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just trying to chill, right? And then that shit, like a cup just went flying, like, And I think Steven Jackson was talking about it. He's like, that shit was like slow motion, bro. And boom, and it just
went crazy.
But then it gets crazy because when they're walking out, bro, they're getting fucking shit thrown at them. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now.
They were away, right? It was an away game?
Yeah, it was the Indiana Pacers versus Detroit Pistons. And like I said, from what we've seen, like through media and everything, was like this much compared to what you see on that documentary. Definitely check it out, bro.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Definitely. What else you got, bro?
Hey, on a lighter note, did you see that French player? His last name is Ho You Fat. You seen that? Steve Ho You Fat.
I didn't read into it, but I thought it was like a joke.
No, it's literally his last name. I'm gonna get that jersey. We gonna go hard with that. Steve Ho You.
Where's he from? Like what? Professional or?
I think he plays in France.
Yeah, professional.
So he's professional, but
yeah.
That's funny.
Ho You Fat. So the announcer right there just like, Ho You Fat dunked.
Mm-hmm. Another shot by Ho You Fat. Hey, remember, I think it was last week we were talking about Nick Cannon and having kids. You seen he just had another kid?
So you know what? I think wait.
Nick Cannon and NBA Youngboy.
Damn, these niggas are having a competition, huh?
Well, that was funny. They were saying like NBA Youngboy had his 10th kid, and then Nick Cannon responded 2 days later with his 10th kid. Like, oh yeah, I got you,
bro. That's crazy.
They got as many babies as the Lakers got rings, my boy.
Bro, honestly,
nah, it's cap. We got 11 now, right?
Yeah,
the Lakers. Yeah, we got 11.
Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Put some respect on my name.
What you gonna do there? Like what you gonna do?
Yeah, that's rough. Honestly, I was thinking about it earlier too. I was like, damn, like there's no way you can give all these kids attention. And if I'm the third or fourth kid, you might get a little jealous that you got to spend a lot of time. I'm pretty sure the newer babies you spend more time with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think it could be like me personally. Like, imagine that juggling act that he's doing, like all these different shows or whatever that's going on, plus like big, like that's a lot, nigga. Like, that's a lot. And yeah, the kids ain't gonna be able to like really get that attention.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Sadly. But did you see that Russia was drafting for war, bro?
So I was talking to somebody about a week ago, and we weren't I didn't know they actually drafted. He was just telling me what was going on, basically, and that they were gonna be soon, most likely.
Well, I seen that they were drafting for war or whatever, and like people were trying to flee and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is like, what you doing if there's a draft, bro? You gonna have to just go out there?
Guess I'm gonna have to go out there.
Just go.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to go out there. I would hope to go with the group of people, like
buddy system type shit.
Let's all just go together, all the homies. Like, if we all gotta go,
like this real life COD, joining the lobby and shit. Like, nah, I don't know. Me personally, I always have this thing where I'm like, nigga, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. I don't feel like fighting no war, nigga. Like, nah. I don't know.
I mean, but yeah, I know a lot of people probably be in hiding. That's what I was thinking.
Do you go to jail if you don't go to war?
Yeah.
Or what? But I also heard some shit like where like you could lose like citizenship.
I mean, I don't know anything about that, but I'm sure. I guess that could be a possibility. I know you could definitely go to jail for not going if you're within that age range and whatever other terms.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like, just imagine we're just like chilling and shit, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, you got to go to war."
That'd be crazy, bro.
Like everything's stopping, you going to war.
Yeah, and basically the reason why they wanted to do the draft is like they've been picking at Ukraine and kind of just making this borderline. And so as they're trying to get this top borderline, so basically they showed in a graph where it turns red if it's in Russia control or blue if it's in Ukraine control.
Yeah.
So like all four of these surrounding ones are in red, and then that top fifth one was in blue. It started going to red, and then Ukraine basically stopped them and got it back. So they really want that point. So yeah, at this point they're basically just trying to step everything up, and that's why they're going into the draft. I don't know if you heard Putin was also talking about possibly using tactical nukes. So
I ain't never.
so that would basically,
bro, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Like, except
yeah. Well, my thing is like, if you want to inhabit the place, like you don't want to hit it with nukes.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But I think it's to the point where they would just hit it with nukes, and at that point, Ukraine's most likely gonna have to fold once all these more innocent people that are already dying are dying.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is that like the U.S. is the only one, bro, that has used that type of a tactic.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Nobody used tactical nukes before.
What is that? What's the difference?
So basically, a tactical nuke is just a small nuke. One that you could be fired easily. It doesn't have to be the normal huge one that just destroys everything that's passed. So they would make it even smaller, just so do it a smaller area. So like, imagine that, bro.
Man,
that's next level.
Know,
and once people start using that, everybody's gonna want that. That's gonna be the next level of war. You know what I mean?
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And once that happens, any type of nuclear war, I mean NATO, America, everybody's supposed to step in at that point because it's a danger. And like I said, that would be the new like staple of war. It'd be like, why am I gonna send a grenade when I can send a small nuke?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And once that happens, bro,
that's mayhem.
It's next level. Mayhem.
That's chaos, dog.
Yeah,
like
super mayhem.
So yeah, I just seen that and I was just like, damn, bro. Like if the U.S. was like forced to send us all to war and shit, like I don't know me, I'm just like, yeah, your boy going.
Yeah,
I
heard that it was only like to like.
I'm gonna go hide under the rock, nigga.
I think it's to like
be like Patrick.
30 or 27 or 30.
Yeah, I probably can't make that shit. So
I think it's like
see ya.
18 to 27 or 30. Now, what if everybody's going?
Yeah.
You're not in that range, but you can still volunteer. Are you going?
No.
But all your boys are going. Everybody.
Damn.
I'm going.
All the homies is gone and shit. We're all going. Like, fuck.
All the Snork, Danny Zico, we're all like, fuck it, we're going to go, bro. What are we going to do?
Bro, that should be experience, nigga.
What if the choice is like...
I'm not trying to glorify it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the space shit we talked about. Not everybody will experience it, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I don't want to go out there and fucking be... I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying, like, other than that, the experience itself will probably be fire.
Yeah. But if the choice is... I mean, it's going to be scary, bro.
No, it's going to be scary.
I mean, that's what a military person would say, at least. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's fire, my boy.
No. It's going to be fire. I'm saying, like, besides all that shit, I'm talking about, like, the clowning around, the hanging around, like.
The brotherhood and shit.
The brotherhood's going to be fire. You feel me? Like, that's a whole nother level, bro.
Because you're saying no now, but if the terms are, like, either we stop these people or they're going to invade us, now it's like.
Protect our shit.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? Stay home, bro? Like,
there
might not be a home no more if you just stay home.
Well, I mean, the whole concept of war and like what we're fighting for and stuff, to me, it's like blurred lines and shit. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't even know what the fuck we doing any of it for, bro. Sure. Honestly, you know, like, so I don't never stand by war or anything like that. You know, like, I always say that. I feel like our hands were like meant to build, bro. We're meant to fight. You know what I mean? Like. Unfortunately, people are greedy in power and every other thing. So I don't know. I don't know what the concept is or what's the real meaning or reason behind it. And I'm sure a lot of people that are actually in, the military and all the branches and stuff, like some of them don't even know what they're really doing there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I never really stood by war. You know, so I wouldn't want to put myself out there and be that pawn and shit. But in the situation that you're talking about, I do think there would be like pros and cons to the experience and stuff.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, exactly.
Scary as fuck though.
I understand what you're saying. I'm pretty much in the same ballpark. But like I said, if it's specific though, and it's like we're gonna get in, like if we're in Ukraine's position.
Yeah, like they're gonna kick in our door, waving the 4-4.
Yeah, like you gonna leave on the train and try to get out of there, or you gonna pick up some and
defend.
And that shit's crazy. I've seen some crazy drone videos.
Yeah, bro.
Ukraine was like, I don't know if I showed you that video. They were using drones to drop like small like grenades and bombs.
Yeah,
and stuff.
when it went through the
through the car,
Humvee.
They had the window through the
like right through there, bro. That shit was
the moonroof.
fucked up.
Yeah, that was super crazy. It just like flies over and then it drops it straight through the sunroof.
Yeah, that was fucked up, bro.
But I mean, like, if you're a crane, is it fucked up?
What do you mean?
Like,
so that's what I'm saying. I don't know who's in the wrong.
But I mean, you know who's in the wrong. But at the same time, some of those people that are fighting for Russia don't really have a choice. They're in the army. Like, what are they gonna do at this point?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what ultimately what I'm saying is like, I'm not saying the people that are involved, like the ones that are like me and you are battling and fighting and shit and basically trying to kill each other. Like, I'm saying whoever's in charge of, like, I don't know who's in the wrong, you know, like, I don't really know, but in the sense of trying to probably having to defend myself, then I would have no choice but to defend myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, make love, not war, bro. For real.
If only.
If only. Okay, I got something for you, bro.
What's up?
And this one, it's gonna be. I want to see your answer to this one, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen that. Okay, so you know American Pie.
Yep.
Stifler's mom.
Has got it going on.
You know who that is.
Yep.
Okay. She had mentioned that she has, I think, like, from that movie, she like has like 200 bodies and shit.
What do you mean from that movie? Like, people just want to have sex with her now that?
Yeah, like, just like movie? She said, because of that movie, like, her body count just went 200.
Freaky. Yeah, I bet a lot of people that's their fantasy. Like, Stifler's mom. Oh yeah, I need that.
Bro, Stifler's mom was like, oh man, I was a little kid, like, oh, I like Stifler's mom too.
And just it engraved that into your brain, like,
for sure,
that's
bro.
A MILF. That's
for sure.
That's what of a MILF.
The exact image.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my question though. So if you know a girl has 200 bodies on her head, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna date her?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't know why it takes so long to think about it. Yeah, I feel like we don't need to talk every day about how many bodies you got, and I probably would have asked, so you don't even got to tell me.
Yeah. Are you open about that though? Like, when you're like in a relationship and shit, like, are you like, okay, yeah, I've been with this.
If asked, I'll be open to, I'll share that, but
don't ask, don't tell, motherfucker.
Well, also, like, you don't need to know. You feel me? Like, specific, like, you know,
I'm super open, I guess.
You know, I mean, it's open, but also it's like, why do I have to say specifically I've had 4
like
bodies?
Your number. Yeah.
Like, oh, I've had 4 bodies. Like, you know, why do I gotta tell you? Like, if you know I'm a little smooth with myself, you feel me? You know, I've probably been in a couple.
You know, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, I've been in a couple, but we don't need to be specific.
Yeah.
How many?
Okay, so you like, cause okay, so there's always that like that fucking double standard, right? Of like, if you have 300 bodies as a man, like, you a pimp, you a G, like, ladies man, whatever.
Yeah.
And then a girl has, like, a lot of people just like look at her as a different way. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's a fact.
So me personally, I never whatever, bro. We both, who gives a fuck? You know,
as long as you're clean, safe.
Yeah.
For me though, I wish I was better with this, but for me, it's about like representation too. Like, okay, if you have 200 bodies, go ahead, but like, I also don't want it to be in my friend group. I also don't want it to be with people that
that changes a lot
that
of
I
things.
see all the time, and I wish I could be more open with that, and maybe one day I will. But like, I don't need to be homies with.
You know, all the homies been there.
You know, like, I'm
no,
cool.
that changes a lot of things, though, for sure.
It's more like, you know, representation and reputation. You know what I mean? But yeah, would you?
Yeah, bro. I don't see no problem with it.
Yeah,
you know, like I said, like, to me, it's like, bro, we're grown adults and shit. Like you said, if you're safe and then, like you said, if I mean, I don't want no fucking no prostitute, bro. You feel me? Like, someone that's on the corner selling their shit every fucking day. Like, that's different.
You think could you date a porn star?
Okay. That one's a little. That's a little different.
Yeah.
In the sense of, like, I don't know. You just always got to be like, you're gonna be what the fuck, you gonna see that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a little different.
Yeah.
That's when you're on some freaky shit, like some fucking like swinger shit or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
And what if she's not actively working no more? But she has like obviously old stuff.
Damn. I don't know, because I'm not against like sex work and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and especially in this new day and age, like,
well, shout out all the sex workers. We're not saying anything about sex workers. I love you all. It's
get your
art.
Motherfucking bag.
Honestly, I think it's an art. It's a sport. You feel me? All that.
I think you get your motherfucking bag. That's what I think.
We're just saying personally, you know, what could you be comfortable with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is the truth, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I think it is a little different, bro. I don't know if I would be able to do that one though, because I think it's like now it's just like solidified on the internet and like for everybody to see, compared to you not really knowing the details of the 300 bodies.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
This thing's stupid. There's a very well-known couple. They're porn stars, Johnny Sins and Kiss of Sins. So I seen Kiss of Sins on a podcast, No Jumper. Shout out No Jumper.
Yeah.
So she's on there talking about basically how porn's affected her relationship, things like that. So if nobody knows, a quick backstory: Johnny Sins, Kiss of Sins. They shoot a lot of content with other females. Johnny Sins shoots with other females without her and whatnot. And
does she do the same?
So that's the thing. At first they didn't. So at first they didn't. She said at first, of course, there was times where it bothered her. Down the line, there was times that it bothered her. She's like, at a point though, I realized that it, like, she's like, the first couple times, but he's so professional about it that it's just work, you know?
Yeah.
So she was saying,
if you're in that lifestyle, it's like totally different.
Yeah. Well, she admitted, she's like, I'm going to be honest, it was hard sometimes, or, you know, at first, but at a point it literally was just business, and I get that.
Yeah.
So at first she wasn't having sex with the other talent. So at a point, I guess she asked him, or they had a conversation, because she's saying basically, if I shoot with more people, that's more videos, that's more money.
Yeah.
That's collaboration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they had a conversation. He said, yeah.
And I mean, but again, in that situation is a little different, because they're like both involved in that work, you know?
Yeah.
So like if you just like a regular Joe that isn't involved in that, that's like a little different. What you doing? Like, can you date a porn star?
Well, okay, let me finish the story. So I'll answer after. But so basically, she started shooting with other people after that, but still he was uncomfortable with it.
Oh.
So I guess that actually did put a strain on their relationship. So them even being in the business, you know, everybody has that natural just reaction with their companion and some of their love. And sometimes with men, I'm going to be honest, it's a lot more strong.
Like difficult to deal with. Huh?
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like for men, you do not want to see, and you could call it unfair, you could call it what you want, but you just do not want to see nobody else's dick going in your girl.
For sure.
That shit crushing. For sure. Whereas like a female, more often than not, I'm sure when it comes to couples out and, you know, just normal population, usually it's a female, and a guy, because a girl can handle a little more her man, like a girl when they're both included. Whereas a man, ask 99% of men if they'll have a threesome with their girl and another man.
No.
You're going to get a no.
Yeah.
From him. Now, on the question on whether I would do it, I want to say I would, but the only term would have to be that all content after she's with me would have to be with me. And I probably wouldn't want to watch that shit. I'm not going to lie.
So, like, once you guys get together, it would have to switch over to all content with you.
Yeah, probably on some OnlyFans type shit, and we're just keeping that going.
Yeah.
But you don't really, if that's what she wants to do. If she doesn't want to do that, then I probably couldn't.
So you'll have no problem with all those shit, like shit being out there?
I guess I couldn't, you know what I mean? People fuck, you know?
Yeah.
It's on tape. It sucks. It'll be something I have to do it. But like I said, I could do it if the rest of the content, but no new content. We don't need that.
Only me, bitch.
Everything that's uploaded right now, tell them cancel that shit.
For sure.
No more uploads. No more. You got 3 scenes, cancel them.
For sure. No, like I said, that would be like, for me, it would be a little bit more difficult. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that one, but I don't have no problem with like a woman that, you know, had her play in her day and shit, like whatever. So be it. Back to the threesome thing though. So, again, I do agree with you. Like it sucks that there's like this double standard about that, but I do agree. Like, I think a man could, you know, have 2 women like at the same time, and then like, you know, it ain't gonna work the other way. You feel me? And let me ask you, what do you think the secret is to that though? Like how do you have a threesome, right? How do you get to have a threesome? And from my understanding is like, because some girls could get jealous though.
Yeah.
You know, if you like showing the other person a little bit too much attention. So would you say that the secret is just like, what do you do there? Do you like?
I mean, you got to try to make them feel included, but sometimes there's nothing you could do. It's funny because just the other day I was talking to a friend of mine. We were talking about, so I guess in her college days, a couple came up to her to have a threesome. So they were all going out as friends. There was like 10 people, a big group. So they're all hanging out. They're in college, drinking. And they basically came to her at the club, said, hey, let's, you know, we want to have a threesome with you. She's like, I'm down. So at the end of the night, they all go back to the same house, you know, one of them big houses. There's multiple people. So all 3 of them go in the room. They start hooking up. And she said that as soon as the guy started kissing her, that the girlfriend just like stopped, like, and just was looking. And she stopped and said, is everything okay? You know, like, what's up? And she's like, yeah, it's all good. She's like, are you sure? Like, we don't have to do this. She's like, yeah. So boyfriend tries to include the girlfriend. They start kissing again, whatever. They get into it. And then as soon as he started giving the other girl attention again, my friend attention again, that she started crying. And she just started crying right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm like, what's the secret, bro? Because someone's gonna get mad.
There's
and
nothing
shit,
you can
like,
do about that. She said she basically
she wasn't ready, bro.
Yeah, so she said, you know, it's all good. We don't have to do this. She left. I was like, he was probably hurt. That nigga was hurt.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck?
He thought it was about to be the best night of his life. He's drinking. Like, he's like, oh, it's lit.
Yeah.
And she said that like he was looking at her like, help me, please, like stay and try to mend this situation. And she was like
bring her in, like do something to make her feel more comfortable.
Yeah, just conversate with her and tell her it's okay. Like, and she was basically like, not my problem.
Yeah, no.
She left. She said she came back an hour later for like her charger or something.
Yeah.
And when she came in, the girl was still in there crying.
Yeah, homegirl wasn't ready, bro.
It was done an hour. Yeah. Damn, that turned into one of those nights.
Yeah,
that would have hurt.
I would have been pissed off right there.
That would have hurt.
I would have been, bro. We would have been arguing. Like, don't you ever?
You would have been mad. Nah, you can't get mad.
I'm like, how you gonna say let's do this and then
like, you can't flip it like that, nigga. That's definitely not gonna make it happen. You definitely just gotta.
I'm not gonna argue like that, but I'm like, come on, man. Like you know, I thought we talked about this.
I thought we had this. Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I thought we agreed upon this, man. Like,
I had this old family friend. I'm not gonna lie, he's probably not the best person to take advice from, but I'm gonna tell this. I'm gonna tell this anyways. So, like I said, it was an older family friend. He comes up to me. He's like, you know why there's that, unfairness when it comes to men and women and sex? And I'm like, why? I'm like 14, 15. I'm like, why? He's like, so a man is like a key and a woman's like a lock. A key that can open any door is a master lock. But a lock that can be opened by any key is a busted ass lock. And that was basically his terms.
I mean, it's a good way to put it, but
it's definitely sexist. Like I said, he's not the guy to take advice from. But
no, I'm saying like it sounds good, Yeah,
it sounds good. When you're 14, you're like,
that's that nigga.
Yeah, I had to grow.
He's onto something. Then you got to grow up and be like, wait a second.
Yeah, wait a second, because there's some thotty ass keys out here, nigga.
For sure.
Some keys you guys should not trust.
Man. Now, what are you looking for?
No, later.
Lot. Let's switch it up though, man. I thought you weren't gonna answer that question. Like I thought you were gonna be a little bit more hesitant.
And I porn star one?
No, the 300 bodies.
Oh,
I thought that you were gonna be like either a little hesitant to answer it, which you were, but I thought you were gonna be hesitant and be like, yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
I just wanted to pause and give a good. I was trying to think about how I was gonna come about my answer.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you gotta think before you speak and shit.
I will.
No, okay, let's switch it up. Okay, let's switch it up to something that we all fucking love, man. Hood movies, bro. What is your top hood movie, bro? What is one that you could just watch over and over again, and it's just top like you watched it already 100 times, and you can still watch that bitch?
What is my top hood movie?
There's a lot of good ones.
I know. You didn't even give me top 3, top 5. I'll probably say.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you. Okay, let's do it. Top 3, and it'll. Okay, let's put it in order though. Put it in order.
Damn, you just gotta add a little extra. So I'll say How High is up there.
Okay. I love that movie, bro.
It's hard. You're making it tough. There's like Menace to Society, Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood In, Blood Out. Shotters is fire. It's low key. Shotters is like incognito. Niggas don't even know. Fire.
Yeah, niggas don't know about that. If you haven't seen it, go check out Shotters, man. It's with Damian Marley. Super dope movie.
No, it's not Damian.
Which one is it?
I don't know, but it's not Damian. It's one of the Marley brothers, though. Fire.
Yeah, super fire.
Okay. So you're gonna put Shotters there?
Fuck, I don't want to leave out like Menace to Society or anything like that. Like it's hard. I'm like, there's.
I'll be honest with you. That's probably for me number 1.
Menace to Society.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably up there. Probably.
And Boys in the Hood. 2.
Let me just name a couple because I can't even name top 3. But Menace to Society, Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood, How High. Which I don't know if How High is even really a hood movie.
Nah, but the hood loved that.
It's
shit.
A hood classic.
Oh yeah.
New Jack City.
New Jack City was fire. Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's like there's just too many.
Yeah. Dead Presidents.
Dead Prez.
Belly. Of course.
You know what's funny? I guess I was like too young, didn't really I don't know. Like when I first seen Belly, I didn't too much care for it. But I watched it again, I was like, it's fire.
Yeah, shit fire. Nas went crazy in that.
Hype Williams, if I'm not mistaken, is the director, bro.
Like I really like Nas's personality and that shit. Like just smart nigga, like reading every night. Like
yeah.
That shit was dope.
Okay. Yeah, Menace to Society though, bro, for me is number 1.
It's up there. Also, is Training Day a hood movie? Does that count?
I consider
that's a hood classic.
I
guess
consider
it's not a
hood classic for sure.
But it's not a hood. Like
okay.
Is a hood movie a movie about the hood?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hood classic is different. Yeah. Hood movie.
Yeah, hood movie.
So Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood,
Friday. Is that a comedy hood movie? You feel me? Like
that's a hood movie.
It's definitely in the hood.
Yeah.
Niggas is selling drugs, getting shot at.
Yeah, it's a hood movie.
Getting robbed for bikes and chains.
Friday's a classic. Okay.
Weren't you the one telling me that they're announced the new one?
Yeah. Okay, so they didn't announce a new one. Ice Cube was on Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Which did you see that they tied with Carisha Please for the #1 podcast?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Which a lot of people are upset with because Carisha Please only has 5 episodes.
Wow. And they won they tied for top?
Yeah.
On YouTube right now or what? What was
BET.
BET.
So a lot of people were upset about that because Drink Champs,
yeah,
they got
fire,
the game, Omarion, bro,
B2K,
fucking
a bunch of people, bro.
They got everything.
They got a dope. I like their podcast, bro. It's just fire. It looks like a vibe. Like
I just don't see
turning
how
up.
Carisha Please could get.
I don't even know who that is.
It's politics. I think it's Young Miami.
Oh, really?
From City Girls. Yeah.
Really?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, so Cube was on Drink Champs, right?
Uh-huh.
And he said that that the reason that there hasn't been another Friday installment is because Warner Brothers has turned down 2 scripts. One of the scripts was about Day and Craig going to jail for selling weed, and they didn't want it. Now, but trip out. Cube said he's like, bro, when I fucking showed them this script, like, and they turned it down, the next few movies that came out were movies about people in like jail and shit, like Get Hard with fucking Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart, and a couple other movies that were like based around them being in jail.
That's crazy.
So he's like, we probably would have had one right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they turned down 2 scripts, and that was one of them. So being that they done that, bro, you know, if you had an idea about a plot for the next installment of Friday, what is it looking like? Because keep in mind, we got some big players, you know, R.I.P. Debo, Mr. Jones, and Ezel. What's that looking like?
So we can get Smokey, right? We getting Smokey back?
Yeah, so everybody, well, yeah. How would you see? How do you see it fit? How
right
do you see Ice Cube's right here like, yo, Kane, I need you to help me write this next script. Give me an idea.
I got you. It's Pop's funeral.
Okay.
Or it's either Pop's funeral or some other character if we don't want to make it that sad because it might be hard to pick it back up. But you could still make that comical.
I think you got to use that.
You can make it comical, make a Pop's funeral. Everybody shows up to the hood.
It's like a reunion of all those films.
Everybody's staying in the hood. Either they're staying at a hotel down the street because they're trying to basically make it a better neighborhood. So they got a nice little hotel down the street, maybe, or they're Airbnb in the hood too. So they're in the hood. They come in. Everybody shows at the funeral, and we bring everybody in, man. It's gonna be a whole weekend of partying, cops involved. Smokey's still getting into it with Big Worm, Big Perm. You know what I mean?
Still got beef and shit?
Yeah, turns out he's got beef with the lower level nigga, but Big Worm is the top nigga, so Big Worm comes back out to see what's popping.
Okay, so let me tell you, like, so what are they gonna do about, like, okay, Debo? Like, Debo's
gone. Rest in peace, Tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, Debo's gone. We could say,
well,
we probably had to say something happened to him. He joined the army. I don't know.
Okay,
but
so I think
also it'd be kind of fucked up to say something about him and then like he died in a bad way.
Okay,
you know what I mean,
I think what they can do with the whole Debo thing is like because you in the last one, right, where he was in, he goes back to jail, right?
Yeah.
So now we could use that, like, he's gone away for good, like max security, put away for good, basically.
Yeah.
He's doing life, basically. And I think that to kind of like revamp like a revenge or something, it would be like Debo's son that he had with Felicia, right?
That'd be fire.
And he's coming back, and also you know who else is coming back? The Jokers, Baby Joker, Joker, and now they had this common interest
to get them.
They got because you got to have a villain, right?
Yeah,
you got Debo's son, the Jokers. They still want to get Cube and revenge, basically,
because they got arrested now.
Yeah. And so the whole thing is that they're about to try to sabotage
the funeral.
Okay. So I was thinking about Smokey's character.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, you know what? Smokey, like, he's rehabilitated, right? He's not the Smokey we remember.
Yeah.
So this would be funny, bro. What do you think about Smokey being a pastor, bro? He's the one, like, basically, you know, gonna host a ceremony for Mr. Willie Jones and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. So what if he's a pastor but he's still smoking? Or they don't know he's smoking and then they find out he smokes on the low and then he comes out.
That would be pretty funny too.
That'd be fire.
That would be pretty funny. What else was I thinking? What else? Do you see anything else there?
Nah, I like that though. That sounds fucking hilarious.
Bro, fucking Ice Cube, hit us up, bro. We got you.
Hey, hit me up, dog. I got you.
We got
you.
Need
any
bro.
Soundtrack? Anything?
Soundtracks, fucking ideas, man. We won't write the whole script, bro. But yeah, let me ask you another thing.
What's up?
You ever had a celebrity encounter, bro? that just didn't go the way you thought it would be? Because they always say don't meet your heroes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So you ever had something going on like where just didn't go expected and shit?
Oh yeah, I did. I was gonna say
you don't gotta name no names though. You feel me? I'll tell you that. If you want to, shit, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Just put anybody.
I'll tell the story. Fuck it. I was gonna say no too, but let's get into it. All right, so back in the day, my mom used to do public relations for a porn company. So one day, I was like, this is from like 6 to like 12 or something,
Yeah.
So we go to Big Boy's radio station.
Oh shit, really?
With some of the girls, right? So they do the whole little segment or whatever.
They're doing promo and shit, or
yeah, they're doing promo and all that.
Okay. After you just went with your mom,
and I went. I was in they were in the studio and I was right outside, but I don't even remember if I could hear. I don't think I could even hear what was going on. I'm just chilling. So at the end, yeah, chilling. I was like 12 or something, I want to say. So I'm chilling, and then they call me in. They're like, all right, we're done. You can come in for a bit. Like, we're all just talking. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get there.
Yeah.
So Big Boy, he's like, we're talking whatever, and out of nowhere, he cracks a joke on me. I can't even remember the joke, but he cracks a joke on me, like on some what it seemed like to me at the time was on some, I want to look cool, so I'm going to crack a joke on you in front of these girls. But it's like, I'm 12. So like, why are you going to crack a joke on me, nigga? Like
he was like roasting you or some shit?
Yeah, like a roast type of shit, right? So he says something, I don't say nothing. He says something again. So when he says something again, I said something back to him.
Okay.
It was just a little quick thing. When you 12, 11, you got ammunition. So
and this is Big Boy. Like this is Big Boy.
He's big at the time. He's big at the time.
Oh shit.
So he says something back to me. I say something back to him, and he gets hot like quick. Like I know I didn't go too disrespectful. Like I was only 11, 12, and with my mom at a business thing. I'm not like you're a bitch or anything crazy. It's just he said something. Cool. He goes crazy.
He got.
Bro, he was hot. He was like, who do you think you are? Like, you'll never be as big as me, but you know who I am, blah, blah. And so he says, you'll never be as big as me. And I said, yeah, you're right. I'll never be as big as you. That's what I told him. I was 12, bro.
In front of everybody?
In front of everybody.
Oh, you
bro,
crazy, man.
All the girls were like type of thing. Bro, and then he lost it. He lost it.
Shit.
I forgot who the co-host at the time was. I think his name was Eddie something.
He
was like the Mexican co-host or something like that. And he was like, I think you should just go wait like outside and stuff.
Wow.
And then I left after that.
What was your mom saying at that point?
I don't even remember. She stayed in the room for a second and I left. So I don't even know. It kind of happened all quick. You know what I mean? Like that.
Boom.
Yeah, it just happened.
But damn, you're like, bro, this is Big Boy. You're like, you chilling.
Bro,
I
listen to that every day, bro. Like I remember like my stepdad taking me to school and listening to Big Boy in the morning. You feel me? Like I remember like all that, bro. Man. Like that was one of my, I would say at the time, like idols. Like somebody, I'm a kid. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, he said, you ain't never gonna be as big as me. I said, you right. I ain't never gonna be as big as you.
Hey, that was witty, nigga.
Yeah. And I remember, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying it was because of me, but like a year or two after that, is when he started losing all that weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was definitely within 5 years of that timeline, you know what I mean?
Wow. But man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Hey, Big Boy, man. He was just what, 12?
I was 12. I was like 11 or 12.
Come on, Big Boy.
Hey, my boy. Hey, hit me up, bro. You feel me? We could be cool, bro.
That's crazy, bro. That's really crazy. That's a good one, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I honestly wasn't even gonna. Yeah. I just started thinking about it. I was like, oh, shit.
I thought about it. I was like, what class is this nigga like? Celebrity encounter, man. That went wrong.
I've seen celebrities a couple of times, living in Los Angeles. Like, I've seen them, but usually from afar, and I'm not like chopping them up with them. Like, I'm not.
You know what? Okay, so I was thinking, I was like, have I ever had like a celebrity encounter that just didn't go well? Mm-hmm. And I never really had, but like I've ran into fucking Tyler the Creator a couple times, and the energy I've always showed is like, hey, what's up? And it's just always been like, look at me, and just don't want to fuck with me, bro. Yeah. So Tyler, man, if you don't like me, it's all good, bro. It's all love, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Sometimes too with celebrities, they just be on there.
I don't like to fuck with them, bro. I don't bro, I respect people's space.
Yeah.
I don't give, bro, you're a celebrity. I'm inspired by you. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about fucking fan out and shit, but I understand like why people could be standoffish and shit. But at the same time, like, if I'm a celebrity, like, I know it comes with that territory. You feel me? I'm gonna be cautious, especially with shit like that's going on in LA. I get that, you know, but
especially a big 6'3" nigga. What are you, 6'3"?
6'4".
6'4" nigga walking up. Yeah, all right, nigga, keep pushing, my boy.
Yeah.
I'm walking through, my boy.
No, yeah, bro, like Tyler just, I don't know, his energy was like standoffish and shit, like just didn't want to say hello, but it's all good.
It's all good, man.
You got anything in for me, bro? I'll be hitting you with these, man. What you got for me, bro? Put me on the spot, man.
Nigga crazy,
shit,
bro.
Let's go.
Honestly, I don't have any crazy questions like that today, my boy. I didn't come with
Yeah,
but yeah, bro. I think it's about that time though.
All right, man.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, if you here, especially if you just sat through this whole hour, we appreciate
you, man.
You know,
thank you for rocking with us,
Thank you
man.
for the view. You know what I mean? We spending an hour of our time, even longer, you know, setting this up, posting up. I work later, my boys working later. We putting in time and effort
into work, bro. But we appreciate you guys for real.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, you know. Hit that like button. You know, you already made it all the way over here. Hit that subscribe, hit that bell, hit all that.
Share it with a friend, man, if you fucking with us. If you ain't fucking with us, whatever, we love you all, bro.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. We're gonna be on Apple and all that very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon, you know. Shout out to you guys, Not Easily Impressed gang.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake, signing out.
Hey, till next time.